don't know. I don't know. Making coffee. That's what we do here. Oh, the bird's probably too loud. Let's see what the bird's like. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to make a flyer for today. And then we'll get to the festivities. I don't remember how I did this. I'm trying to make a landscape. Hello. How does it look? I feel like my stuff might look really weird today. Like the quality. I ran the configuration wizard and I'm worried I messed up my stuff. But it's chill. I'm trying to make this look like a landscape. Grainy. I don't know why that is. I changed nothing and then it was being really weird. I don't know. I don't know. If it's doable, I'm gonna do it. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. I was going to make a schedule really quickly that people could see. It's Arbor Day. Hello. Good morning on this beautiful Arbor Day. We're in a tree. I know we're always in a tree. I have festivities, but and we got the Discord bot worked. Wonderful. Okay. When you said, let's find out. I am finding out. Yeah, I think you'll stream at 7 because Noel wanted 6. I bet you stream at 7 Eastern. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cool. I guess I could flip this. Here, I'm going to. I think it's Eastern time. I think those times are Eastern time. No. I think those are cable time. I don't know. I think they're Eastern time because you said you're free until 7:30. I think you were meaning your time. And then we were making those plans, I think, based on that. Because Zol's talking in Eastern. It's all in Eastern in the Discord. Sorry. Welcome to coffee.sip. That sounds great. That sounds super good. Got you. I figured that's what you meant. Just want to make sure. Yeah, extremely logistics. So we're gonna type it out. We'll make a tree on our little guy here. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're gonna ride along with me as I do this, and then we will get to the tier list of the day. Great. And then I wanted to make a tree, as we all know. I think this would also be a helpful, instructive moment. so we can all make sure we all agree on what a tree is. So give me 1 second. The important part of a tree, arguably the most important part of the tree, is a strong base. I don't know the trunk, right? Yeah, you know, the trunk. And then you've got the only other part of the tree, which is the leaves. And we'll get to that. Don't you worry, we're gonna get to the leaves. Look at that. How do you change the color of the leaves? Oh, weird. We're learning about Photoshop today, apparently. Okay, how are y'all doing today? We've almost built a tree. The leaves and the trunk work together to be the tree. This is just a fact. I would know because I'm a tree scientist. Okay. So you got me starting at 10 a.m. 30 minutes ago. And then you've got 12-ish. You've got Arbor by Arby. And then you've got a break. And then you have 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. You have null casting. And then 5 p.m. you have Zolnut. Go for a walk with Zolnut. No, hold on. Yeah, and then 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, you have Super Jazz Trio Guesser. And then 7 p.m. as usual, you have Enterologium. Okay, we did it. Thank you for bearing with me on that. We're going to rank all the trees. We're going to find them. We're going to rank them. Okay, so watch this. This better be a tree. Cool. Great. I will pull it up. We're still making coffee. It's been a messy morning. Okay. We'll fix this. Damn, I thought this would go smooth. Oh, you know what? I have a great idea. We're going to transcend the plane and join into Photoshop. Give me 1 second. This should prove to be quite magical. No, this is going to be too hard. Never mind. We're just going to work inside Photoshop. Like this. And now we're going to watch a video. Sure, we'll be in the video. Oh no, someone's already done this.
Trees are one of the most meta-defining organisms in the game. When the devs...
How does this look to you? A little insane. Oh yeah, because it's not all the way lined up. 1 second. You know what we're gonna do? Bust that out. Yeah. Yeah. It's supplemental material. Okay, is everyone ready to take notes?
First added them to the game back during the Carboniferous expansion pack, they were so
no.
overpowered that they increased the oxygen level to the highest it's ever been, inadvertently buffing the max HP of the arthropod faction. Since then, they've been an ever-present aspect of the game that defines how many of the top builds construct their various game strategies. For example, many of the top builds spec into claws that grant them mobility bonuses in the arboreal biome, which is literally a biome that only exists because of how overpowered trees are.
The arboreal
but are all
biome.
trees equally overpowered? Obviously, the only way to answer.
I do want to see, while just quick break, I want to click around on this. Do they do this for everything? They do. Pretty funny. I've never even looked around for like stuff that is remotely similar to what I'm doing. Overpowered fish? Yeah, this looks like great content.
Answer that question would be with a tier list. So let's get into it. Obviously, this can't be an
This is gonna be
exhaustive
helpful
list,
'cause I don't
but
even know what
nonetheless,
trees
it's what must be done.
are.
There aren't any F tier trees, so we're going to start in D tier. The Birch Tree has some of the lowest defenses of any tree in the game. Of all the tree builds, this one has the thinnest bark, making it highly vulnerable to damage that other tree builds would easily ignore. For example, damage from deer players sharpening their antlers, or woodpeckers drilling for prey. Most tree builds don't even take damage from this, as their bark would completely nullify it.
That's right.
But the birch tree is uniquely vulnerable. On top of this, birch trees are actually more flammable than most trees, due to their oily sap and paper-like bark. Now, all trees are weak to fire, but many of them at least have ways of mitigating this vulnerability, as we shall see with many of the higher-ranking members on this list. Next on the list is the oak tree. The oak is one of the most powerful tree builds in the late game. It can grow higher and wider than most other tree builds, allowing it to crowd out its competition.
Sorry, I'm posting
It
on
has
Twitter.
thick bark, which protects it from weak damage. The oak is also protected at least somewhat from parasites, because its wood and foliage contain tannic acid, a natural deterrent. This is all really solid, and in general, once an oak reaches the late game, it's one of the most powerful and durable tree builds.
So that's an interesting thing. I was thinking for my list, we need to find some qualities with which to rank our trees, and these are going. This list is optimized for overall like survivability, and like I would say the like liveliness of each tree species, and so it's good to consider. But I feel like we may find some other qualities. So think of some other qualities that a tree might.
However,
contain.
oaks have a really difficult early game, more difficult than most tree builds. The starting form of the oak build is the acorn, which is highly sought after by omnivorous players, as they're a great source of XP.
This tree is
So
tournament
despite
viable.
oak trees being a great build overall, lately they've been falling in viability as the number of small scavenger builds, like squirrels and woodpeckers, have seen a surge in population recently. To combat this, some oak tree clans have started implementing a strategy where they'll drop 0 acorns some years, starving out the local scavenger players, and then releasing extra the following year, giving new oak mains a better chance to survive. In B tier we have the maple tree. The maple build is sort of the jack of all trades of the tree faction. While it can't grow as large as some of the others, it doesn't get crowded out nearly as easily as birch trees do. Its bark isn't as impenetrable as builds like the oak, but it also certainly isn't weak. One of the reasons maple players can spawn in new locations so easily is that their seeds actually have the flight ability. While not quite as effective as the drifting ability of plants like the dandelion and milkweed, the maple can still travel long distances with its helicopter Samara seeds.
Right.
Nothing else about the maple is particularly
it's interesting
broken, though.
because-
And oftentimes this playstyle eventually gets overshadowed by trees that grow bigger and stronger and choke out the maples.
I think it does. Like whenever it's talking about the best tree, I think it's largely talking about its like survival rate. But sometimes it's, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I have some really heady thought about like what this channel's definition of like liveliness is.
Perhaps
But
if the maple didn't put
a
so
little
many
too early
points
for
into
that. Where is
aesthetics,
everybody?
they'd be
I feel
top
like
tier.
more people would have
In
been.
A tier we have perhaps one of the most meta-defining tree builds in
It's
the
chill.
entire game,
It's so
the
chill.
mangrove. The mangrove is the only tree build in the game that specs into salt resistance,
Yeah,
allowing it to
mangroves are
grow in
really
shallow
cool.
places along the coast of the
We
ocean.
learned about them in
This
Landfall.
creates an entirely new in-game biome called the mangrove swamp. The mangrove swamp is unique among the game's biomes in that it creates an extremely healthy meta for arboreal builds because they no longer have to fear attacks from ground-based predators.
Yeah.
Mangrove swamps are havens for new aquatic bird players, as well as low tiers like the sloth, seeing as most builds that are prone to griefing them aren't fond of traversing a salty swamp.
Jesus.
Salt resistance is an ability that often gets overlooked, but in the right situations, it can turn a lesser-known mid-tier into a dominant high-tier. The top-tier tree is the conifer. The conifer build is a unique take on the tree build that makes some very interesting choices when it comes to their abilities. The most obvious is that they've opted to spec into needles rather than leaves, offering a few advantages and disadvantages. The biggest advantage is that needles don't fall during winter. They're compact enough that they can survive frost, so the conifer is free to harvest all the XP it wants from the sun, even during the winter
Yes,
when
I did
other
see
trees
that.
can't. But in addition to that, needles also don't catch wind near as much, meaning high winds can't blow conifers over nearly as easily as they could a tree with broad leaves on it. Needles are also much tougher for insects to munch on, and also retain water much more effectively, meaning droughts or deep freezes don't dehydrate conifer players. Their disadvantage? Conifers are extremely weak to fire damage.
I don't think I agree.
Their waxy needles
honestly.
catch fire
Like, in
much
terms
easier
of-
than most trees.
I think, just so I don't forget this thought, I'm gonna try to get it out. Where it's like, is it a weakness that leafy trees, like, I don't know if a leafy tree sees it as a disadvantage that its leaves feed other animals, and like, I don't know how to finish this thought, but I could see there being a synergy, I guess, with your habitat by having uses for your
However,
plant.
this is where the conifer's final ability comes into play.
A mangrove.
Their pine cones are fire resistant and spread seeds more often after being scorched by a flame. Because of this, conifers turn their main weakness into a strength. Due to this amazing slew of abilities, I have to give the ranking of S tier to the conifers. It's no wonder that the giant sequoia, the largest tree build in the game, is part of the conifer faction.
I didn't know.
However, as OP as trees are, it's no secret that since the Anthropocene patch, forests have started to disappear, from mangrove swamps to rainforests. Trees are powerful enough to shape the state of the game, to the point that many builds have their playstyle tailored to fit the arboreal environment. But as powerful as trees are, they could use our help respawning. That's why Team Trees, the movement started by Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, and the largest
Mr. Beast.
collaboration of all time, has only one goal: to get people to plant trees. For every dollar
That's
donated to
interesting.
the
I don't
Arbor Day
know.
Foundation, link in the description, one tree will spawn in the game world. All of this video's ad revenue will go towards this initiative. So hey, just by watching, you've planted about 1/500th of a tree. But if you'd like to support Team Trees directly, head on over to teamtrees.org to plant some trees.
So 500 views plants a tree. I wonder. I don't know. I know deforestation. Thank you, Mr. Beast, for saving the forests. It's interesting. Cool. Much to think about. Well, now that we know every type of tree and the general spread of their talents and weaknesses, we get to bring them in. I can't. The eaglet is now. Yeah. We're gonna look at Wikipedia's trees page. See, I know so little about. I recognize all these words, but gotta say, don't really know them. Bear with me. I feel like we're gonna zoom in. Okay, and I'm sorry if the quality's really bad. I'm gonna have to run some tests. The European larch. See, there's so many. I just love looking at a picture of a tree. Yeah, see, this is too much information to go through right now. But this is a great Wikipedia article, I can tell. I'd love to hit like text to speech on this and like go for a run. Yeah, uses of trees. The interplay between... Whoa. Cool. Good job, Monet. Ginkgo biloba. Let's look at it. Let's find it. Cool. Oh, these ones smell, right? Like these have a... It's a species of tree native to China. Cultivated early in human history. Beautiful tree. Cool. Beautiful. I'd rank it highly on its beauty, on its spice of life. Okay. That's what we must do next, is we must decide our parameters. I want to somehow get this, because I had an idea of ranking these on a grassy plain somehow. Here, you're gonna come with me. Grassland cam. We're gonna move to a grassland. This is a watering hole. Yeah, with any forethought, I should have planned this. Savannah cam, maybe? This is another... Look at this. This is another bird. We're in a different nest. Who's that? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to work, I guess. I'm like embarrassed. I don't know. I feel like something's off. But okay. I'm just gonna type out some ideas for our parameters. We got spice of life. We have hardiness, maybe. I think like vitality or something is like something to represent its survivability. I'm just gonna keep typing. Spice of life, hardiness, survivability, vitality, something like moxie, which sounds like a stand-in for pizzazz. I know we just did pizzazz. I like moxie. Well, okay, we're gonna do moxie and intimidation. Okay, yeah. I feel like maybe what we want out of intimidation is really like, I can't think of one word for it. Like I was gonna say like combat readiness. I don't know. Intimidation's good. Formidability. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Give it to me. It won't give it to me. How did that happen? How did that happen? Okay. 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 We've done it. Yeah, absolutely. But intimidation doesn't just mean height. I don't think it just means height. Do you think this bird sees this webcam, like this webcam above me? And then I guess the webcam that's coming out. I guess I don't think the eagles care about it, so I guess this guy doesn't care. It's a pretty bird. I think it's an osprey, is what it said. Okay. Well, we must build our forest now. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Well, we've got Ginkgo biloba up. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's probably ginkgo. Let's get one. Biloba. Transparent. We're gonna swing for the fences. Oh, interesting. Not very intimidating. The clip art of it is not very intimidating, at least. We'll just get the best picture of it. You'd think there'd be pictures of these all over. Yeah, see, they do this. This is wild to me. Can you see this? Just crazy to me. Well, you know, yellow is the color of fear, as they say. I think lots of moxie, lots of intimidation. A strong contender from the jump. Hard to argue with that. Okay, we're going to leave this kind of large because I don't know how many there will be for this. We can always shrink it down. Okay. Thank you for watching also. feel like I'm projecting some weird energy. Okay. So what else do we got? I guess we can go to the list of trees as our... oh yeah, I forgot that I'm a little off on the screen. Sure. Oh, and we can even... Here, watch this. So of these, there's just so many types of trees. Let's look at this. Let's look at this one, the Enterologium Cyclocarpium. It has elephant ear-shaped seed pods. That's pretty cool. Enterologium Cyclocarpium. It's really pretty. I'm not intimidated by this tree very much, I must say, but it is beautiful. But does it have moxie? I think it does have moxie because it's such a fun shape. It's got a shape like a fun haircut. Okay. I've already forgotten its name. Enterologium Cyclocarpium. Enterologium Cyclocarpium. Aspen, pawpaw, and birch. Well, we have a list. Stuff's happening with the birds. Who's your friend? Oh, it's the same bird. Okay. Okay. Oh, hell yes. I love a big leaf tree. We're just gonna label it pawpaw, and there's a pawpaw in the picture, and that's pawpaw. Oh, so cool. What do they grow? I didn't read about them. Let's find out. Let's find out. What does the pawpaw taste like? Wow. Oh, this is a podcast. Urban Forestry Radio. That sounds cool. How do I... Interesting. Well, I guess I'm just gonna bookmark that. Tell me more about the pawpaw tree. They grow this fruit that's between a banana and a mango. What? Just when I thought I'd seen it all. Wow. That's awesome. Good morning, Chris. Way down yonder. It's North America's largest native fruit. Pretty cool. Well, that's very pizzazzful to me. Very moxie-ful to me. Oh, great. I'd love to plant trees that are pollinated by flies. Growing up, we had these banana bushes in our backyard that would be pollinated by wasps. So there were just wasps everywhere all the time. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Full moxie, and it's a friend of the people to the point where there's no I think low to no intimidation. Okay, well, we wanted to look at a birch tree. That's what we'll look at next. Why is this so weird? Oh my god. Pretty, yeah, this is a Texas thing, I think. Wow, it's a great picture. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I don't know if that's a Texas thing. That seems too beautiful for what I've seen. But I think I recognize the really light bark color. A nun green tree. Blue spruce. All of this is new to me. Oh, yeah, that's so sick. This is like an expensive fake Christmas tree. It's blue and orange. It's so crazy. Are these... Wait, what is this? Are these fake trees? Oh, what I should have done for coffee.sip, I think, is like find some like tree influencers. Like some kind of like arboreal influencer. These are like 3D models, I think. Yeah, for Cinema 8. It's funny. You'll see more of this type stuff with Milk Casting stream for sure. PBR Leaf. Okay. We will rank the birch. The humble birch. Wow, there's so many different types of birch. That's so cool. Ugh, so cool. So cool. You can tell I've been inside for over a year because I'm just looking at a picture of outside, freaking out. We can buy one. Oh, you want $1,000 lamp? Yeah, we should rank products based on these or something. Birch veneers wrapped around the modern cylindrical shape of the Forester floor lamp. So it's like resembling... It's birch bark around an artificial interior. Pretty funny. That looks awful. Yeah, you know it. I know it. We all know it. It's Arbor Day. Yeah. The trees in question are the Arbor Day trees. $120 for a tree? Maybe. I don't know. When it comes to you, what size is it? It seems very hard to buy a tree online. Huh. Okay, sorry. I'm so off task. Good morning. You hear these birds? Oh, they zoomed in. We're in the. Oh, there's a baby. Wow. Little pine cone. That's Arbor Day. All right. It's mirrored. It's reversed. But those aren't the birds there. Like, that's just other birds around. Warlock, they should hire you for that. I feel like you would be perfect for that. Birds love noise. Yeah, I buy that. I live in the city, and I hear birds all the time. Yeah, and when they cluster up, they get really loud with each other. Okay. I really wanted to, like... Here. You're gonna come on another adventure with me. Sure. Yeah, see, I don't like when they move around all that much. But, we're here in nature. I don't know. This one sucks because they put so much stuff on the screen. I'm getting, like, intimately familiar with all of the nature cams. And then they have fake ones. Like, I feel like these ones are always doctored in some way. And there's so many of them. Like, do you see how it's like a still image? Like the trees are like not moving. I don't know though. I don't know how they do it. I just don't know. Like, I think they have to be doctored to some degree to be such a still image for so long. Good morning, Greg. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. A bear is a type of tree, so we're gonna look at bears. Get on. Okay, if that's too loud, I'll turn it down. Oh, they're all hanging out with me. They're my friends. They can see me, and they like me, and they're a family, and I'm part of the family. Yeah, the sound is edited too, Chris. Yeah, not for this, for the other ones. And these birds are bears, and the bears are trees, and we're back. Okay. We're gonna pick another tree. It would take us, if we were doing this... Whoa, did it just change on us? Did they switch cams? What just happened? This is, no, this isn't live. We were tricked. This is live cam highlights. So it's a live feed on YouTube, but it's a highlight, it's a bear highlight reel, within the channel. Pretty crazy. What about this one? Yeah, see. Now this one is just... That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. This one I wasn't sure if it was real or not either. I've seen this one before. It looks like a screensaver, right? That's me. I don't know. It just looks so fake with all these little birds. There's just always all these birds in there. I don't know. I don't know why I care so much. Anyway. Yeah, for sure. Or like to be the IT person for a zoo that sets up all of their like zoo cams and stuff. It sounds really fun. I wonder if I like can grind really hard and become like the premier person of that job. Feel like it would take some actual knowledge. I don't think my streams would particularly sell me on that. That's a pretty tree. Yeah, see, these lists are not very set up for casual browsing. Yeah. And like, well, I mean, if you see the other Twitch channels for like zoo webcams, there's all these different like functions. Like it's a whole software kind of package. It's really complicated. Is there a list of trees for children, maybe? Catalpa. That's a cool one. It's a pretty tree. That's going to be this whole stream. Just like, yeah, that one's good. This website's so old, it doesn't even really work. These are the trees of the Pacific Northwest. The humble maple. The Oregon white oak. Absolutely. Look at this guy. Love an oak tree. It was beautiful. I love how big oaks get. But I mean, I personally am not intimidated by this tree, which is one of the parameters we're ranking them on. And I love how gnarled they get. Such good for climbing. Such good trees for climbing. Okay, we are going to rank it. I think ultimately, in a very charming way, it has middling moxie and low intimidation. Okay, we're going to shrink all these once we get more filled up. When I go into Photoshop, can you see my cursor going around it? I guess you can't. I wonder if I can fix that. Properties. It says capture cursor. I don't know. It don't matter. I still think this is fake. I don't know why I think that. This background. I don't know. I'm like staring at it trying to find some answers. I don't know. Let's read its comments maybe. Maybe there are comments to read. It's just so always like this. But then there's an entire chat room of people who are bird watching. So maybe it's real. It's located in a forest near my small country farm here in beautiful Denmark. Well, it seems real. I don't know. It just looks like a screensaver. Just happens to look like a screensaver. See, there's like a fox right there. Like, what is going on? Doesn't seem real to me. Okay. Animals, not real. They're not trees. Unless I say so. Crazy. Just so crazy that they're all right here. Does anyone else have a tree they want to look at? I will happily click around. I guess we could rank the blue spruce. It's intimidating for sure. That stream is barely real. It's like someone spilled a soda. Oh, the stream, not the stream. It's the stream. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's coming from anywhere. It's very, the whole setup, just the tree branches and it feels very like romantic painting, right? I don't know. Are there predatory trees, Micah asks. Let's find out. Well, first we'll ask the oracle. Is this what you meant? Is this what you meant? I guess you were asking. Yeah, check this out. This is in Minecraft, maybe? Oh, it's in Spore. Somebody made this in Spore, and they were like, what if a tree was a bad guy? That's pretty... Oh, you can't see it! Okay. Sorry. Forgive me, but this is the answer to your question. Pretty intimidating, right? I feel like we'd have to include them. I do like that somebody just made this and was like, yeah, this is what I think a really badass tree would look like. Can you see this? Okay. This thing is this thing is an epic would be terrifying. Yeah, everyone loves this. Okay, well. I feel feel like it's worthy. Oh no, I feel like we lost one. Where did our guy go? How did that happen? There we go. Okay. Well, what do you call this tree? We can call it Sheeta's tree. Maximum intimidation. And frankly, maximum moxie. No, I think moxie is a good quality. Like, I think moxie has some amount of like Sheeta's tree would not play well in other Oh great, we have suggestions. Yeah, it doesn't, no, this tree does not play well with others. It would not benefit your ecosystem. We're looking at a very real man-eating tree. No other pictures, because every time you take a picture of it, it eats, yeah. Like one guy was really good at drawing the man-eating tree. Just drew it a bunch. Yeah, dude. Good picture, man. You're having fun. You're out hiking. I'm envious. Okay. Penis? Regina. Sorry. It might be pinus because it's a pine. Pitch pine. Oh, that's so pretty. You seeing this? It's really cool. This looks like it was taken with a really terrible camera, which is cool. Apple Pie Hill, amazing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is a part of the country that I've spent just nearly zero time in. Like I would love to go to like there's tons and tons of pockets of stuff in like the northern chunk of the South that I bet I would find beautiful. I just have never been. Yeah, I like all these trees. Good trees. Okay, yeah. What do we think about the humble palm tree? What do you think about it? Can we buy one? See, the thing about a palm, yeah, there's all these different kinds. Can we sort by, yeah, over $900? What if we just go by tree and try to buy the most expensive thing? Minimum price, $20,000. What do you got from e-commerce? Got a $40,000 bonsai tree. A Lenovo data center. This is on Wish. You can buy a $50,000 bonsai on Wish. Oh, you have to sign into Wish to see the stuff. Oh, God. Wish is terrifying. Smoke weed. You can't click on any of this. That's David Beckham. Oh, man. Just an entire stream where I'm watching this slide by. And I'm like, wow, look at that. Free shipping on this data center. See, it doesn't make sense. I can't, why does this exist? I don't know. Oh, I see what's going on. This is if you wanted to buy 5,000 bonsai trees at $10 each. Would you like a pink bonsai tree? This seems disrespectful, unless it's real. No, it's plastic. I was like, what if it's real? Okay. Pawpaw expert Dan Bisonet. Dan Bisonet. Sounds like a pawpaw expert. The baby blue spruce. I think if you would be a good Christmas tree, and like not in like a Tim Burton way, you're probably not a very intimidating tree. Picture's too big. Well, yeah. If it was an adult, maybe it would be more intimidating. It does have moxie in that it's blue. You can't say it's like it you know, when a friend colors their hair a bright color and undeniably it increases their moxie. What's up, Arby? Arby's streaming a thing after me, so I implore you to... I just reflexively went to Twitter. Yeah, let's look at some more trees. I'm gonna do this for a little while longer, but I think maybe I've hit my limit. I mean, yeah, like the redwood tree, you know? Like the classics, right? Everybody knows this one. That's insane. That's so intimidating. I would be terrified. But we all know about the redwood. You can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. The pressure is getting to me. This is true. I think necessarily like a mid-sized tree. See, this tree has so much moxie. Just oozing moxie. Western red cedar. Yeah, it's modestly intimidating. Really pretty. Yeah, I think its beauty is like... It's unique enough to have like an air of mystery to it. And it's big. Yeah. It's a cool tree for sure. Oh, whoa. Get him, dude. Oh, probably fucked everything up just now. Jesus. Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely intimidating. That's a big log. Okay, we need a better picture. That's a great picture, but we need a... I don't know, maybe that is a good picture for representing its largeness. Snuff film, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these should never be cut down. The size of these. I don't think you need to do that. It won't let me steal this because it's on Flickr. Well, too bad. I'm smarter than Flickr. No, hit me with it. Western red cedar. Front and center. Yeah, I guess what we can do from here on out is fill in the blanks, and then we will shrink them all to fit more, and then fill in those blanks. So we need a mid-intimidation no moxie tree. Get me a tree with no moxie. Okay, I'm reading the story now. Do you know the story about the oldest tree? They found what they thought was the oldest tree, so they cut it down to determine if it was the oldest, and it was in fact the oldest. That's infuriating. That story seems written to be infuriating. I hate that for the oldest tree. Generally, I don't know, when people are doing anything, just kind of generally hate what it means for everything else. Are you talking about the red cedar? The wood is really good for houses because it's weather and pest resistant. It was used by the native people a lot. That's badass. Yeah, no, I mean, that's extremely badass. Donald Rusk. Yeah. It sounds like the name of someone who would do this. A Great Basin bristlecone pine. Whoa. That is such a cool looking tree. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it. That's a beautiful tree. Yeah, I was wondering if you even need to cut down a tree to figure out how old it is. It's funny. It does end on a high note in that there are probably older trees out there. Yeah, I was going to say this tree is like dazzlingly cool. Like crazy. Yeah, how do you find a boring tree? Crepe myrtle. This is the Dallas, Texas of trees. I don't know. Home Depot. I also wanted to check eBay. Yeah, it's a crepe myrtle, right? Probably. I mean, we could do an artificial Christmas tree. We could rank that. Dogwood, interesting. You can buy a weeping willow for $60. Oh, they're so small. That makes sense. Whoa. What made that noise? That thing. There we go. You did great. Thank you. Images are of mature trees. What a stinker. This tree was made specifically to, like... This is designed for a bank perimeter. Sheeta got auto modded. Typical. Oh, there we go. They're intimidating in that they suck to a degree that I think it is intimidating. I don't remember. Arbor Vitae. The iRobot of trees. Okay, mid-moxie, high intimidation. That's our next thing. I'm allowing you all to say that. I don't even know what it means. It's a funny thing to say. Okay. We're going to look at privacy trees. Here. Oh, that's what these are. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. What tree would Tim Burton look at and be like, yeah, that's my tree? Dangerous tree. Blah! Don't freak out. That's pretty good, Chris. No argument here. Yeah, it's like a monkey, a baboon or something. Oh, I wonder if we can run this through a face app thing. Hold on. We've got a side quest. I wonder if I can do that in browser. But see, it won't let you do it. It wants your phone info. I don't want to do it. Is this worth it? I don't even have Chrome open, so not going to worry about it. But imagine if we ran it through like the pretty girl filter and we got a pretty girl. Yeah, exactly. Make it smile. Just imagine. Just think of the concept. Okay. I hate it. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this could easily be our high intimidation mid moxie. The great basin bristlecone. I'm just gonna do it to get more trees on there. Great Basin bristlecone. Okay, we're gonna merge all of these. You can't see it, but I'm merging like 15 layers, 20 layers. Oh, we merged Moxie as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh no, I tilted it. Okay. Okay. I like that we established the corners pretty well. I mean, I think we can move. I think we have a new open corner because I think the white oak deserves. I think the bottom left should be reserved for our like least favorite. Great, great. All right, what you got, Chris? The Joshua tree. They take many forms. Sometimes they are full and bushy, other times spindly and open in their overall shape. What website is this? nps.gov. Cool. Is this the worst tree? Is this your submission for the worst tree? Gotta say, I think it has a little bit of moxie. Just for being so weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a weird tree. This looks machine learning. Oh no. Just doesn't look real. Just doesn't look real. I don't know. I need to read about it. I would like to learn about it. The Yucca brevifolia. I love when a plant or an animal lives in a really specific area. Like that's such a cool like loadout for where to be. Low int, high mox? Yeah, I think so. But I was going to say maybe there's a quality about it that would change that. The fruit of the Joshua tree is very cool. Look at that. I don't see anything particularly dangerous. I was like, maybe there's something that would raise its int. It's also called the Desert Dagger. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I think it's... Yeah, I know. Look out. It's a Desert Dagger. It's the dagger of the desert. Okay. I'm bringing a picture in. Bear with me. I think it's going to go in between the white oak and the pawpaw, I believe. Or maybe it'll go up a little bit. Just for its general strangeness. I feel like an animal would look at it and be like, what is that? I don't know why I said that. It also has tree in the name. Oh, we get to use a smaller font because we shrunk everything. That's fine. That's fine to me. Oh, we just had a fox? Let's check it out. Yeah, I saw a fox in here earlier. Again, I can't believe that's real. It looks so YouTube fake. The manchineel. It's in the spurge family. Remember that. What kind of fruit is this? What is this? Manchineel fruit. Okay. We will find a manchineel. Ooh. We don't have many like small thin trees. Oh, that's a cool tree. I think it's unique for what we have on the board so far. Yeah, trees are awesome. I'm legitimately enjoying this. It has poisonous sap that causes blistering? Good lord. See, that's beautiful. This looks like the ginkgo biloba. Look at that. That might be my favorite picture we've found so far. Poisonous sap that causes blistering. The toxicity of the manchineel contains a variety of toxins. Researchers are still identifying the toxins in it. Crazy. They have instantaneous effect, or some of them do. What a cool poisonous tree. It can damage the paint on cars. We love that. Burning the tree is dangerous as the smoke can poison you. Incredible. What a cool tree. Okay. Might be my favorite discovery of the day. I think what we're going to do is move the bristlecone over. And then I think what we're also going to do is move these down on the intimidation scale because they're truly not as dangerous. And I think I already forgot the name. The manchineel, probably, I'm not going to put it in the corner just yet. But it has the most moxie of the most intimidating. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. We need to fix our thing. Okay. Well, now I want to look up other poisonous trees, because that can't be the only one. Fruit of the poisonous tree is a legal metaphor, used to describe evidence that is obtained illegally. The logic of the terminology is that if the source, the tree of evidence, or evidence itself is tainted, that anything gained, the fruit is tainted as well. It's one of those like metaphors that are like, I think so simple, but it might be more complicated to use the metaphor. Kind of funny. We also didn't find another poisonous tree. Inexpensive tree care. The bunya pine. Bunya pine. 40-pound cones? What? 40-pound pine cone? Show me. Yes. We love it. Incredible. You can't see this. That's so embarrassing. It's just so big. Well, that's cool. And it's cool that it's not good for you. And it looks weird. Wonderful. That's a weird tree, for sure. I think I know where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to switch it out for the Great Basin bristlecone. Because I think it earns top honors in terms of int, but and having a 40-pound pine cone makes you full of. I think it gives you moxie. I think I'd do that. Okay. I think I'm just done. I think we could do this indefinitely. I think every single tree is a cool tree. Yeah, good game. Thanks for watching. Watch the other streamers. RB coming up soon, I would think. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's like a sketch pad. I think if we were to really get down into ranking the trees, it would be a very big picture, and I think we'd enjoy it. But I think I think I've had my fill of this. But yeah, the Manchineal, extremely cool. Western red cedar, very much enjoyed that. Yeah, I don't know. They're all heavy hitters. Every tree is beautiful, especially on Arbor Day, which is like Mother's Day for trees. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.